My name is Heidi Spence, and I'm from Nissichawasi Cree Nation in northern Manitoba. I lived and I grew up in Thompson, Manitoba, for majority of my life, and I think about younger me, as well as being a young, very much in the closet, two-spirit person, and not even wanting to like breathe a word to anybody, and that was really hard. And some of the schools that I went to, it was even more so tough because we were maybe one or two Indigenous families in a school that was like a predominantly like a Caucasian community. I seen people get beat up. I seen people being harassed, being called names, being completely like left outside of circles, or kind of pushed away. And for me, one of the things that I did to cope with was I jumped on that boat, and I pushed that stuff down. And when you band together with your peers, and I was kind of a jerk in high school too, because like I didn't want to be outed in any way. I was like, so like I said, I pushed it all down, right? And I didn't want to be gay. Those were coping mechanisms that I used to protect myself and from being a subject to that bullying and that hate. I pushed it down, and I put on this pretend cloak that, hey, I'm going to be one of those people that are going to hate on. It took a lot of pretty much moving out of that community. Like I moved away from home to find a group of peers and friends that I could be safe around. So it was just like I walked from one door into another door, and it was like, oh my God, there's so many awesome people here. Like everyone's out and they're gay and they're happy, and it's safe, it feels good. So it was from like night and day. I don't know, it was just like a big weight that just was like lifted off. And it's almost like walking into this feeling very alone and isolated and just not feeling good about myself because I wasn't being truthful to myself, into like walking into this, I don't know, like this big sparkly room, and it's like I was like just I put on a cape of love. I see, I'm gonna cry. I do see, and I meet a lot of young people that I see like younger me, and I just pray and just want the best for them, and all the opportunities that I didn't have, they should have access to appropriate like mental health and cultural support services in their community for their specific needs. And a big thing too is just to educate people, other people that may not understand too, because I know there's like homophobia or like any of that kind of discrimination, and letting people know like it's not okay. It's not okay to say these types of things, and to put people down for who they are. That's what justice means to me.